What's going on, guys? How you doing? Something a little bit different for you today. Today I thought I would decide to take you guys and girls through my push workout. So we're gonna hit a little bit of shoulder press today. I think we're gonna do some resistance band work. Really work on a lot of explosive power today. We're gonna do some seated resistance band, barbell shoulder press. Do a lot of tricep work. And a little bit of chest as well, just to kind of even it out. So there's going to be a commentary through the whole of this video. So just bear in mind that these sessions take anywhere in the realms of an hour and 45 to 2.5 hours. So what you're going to see is going to be a tremendously condensed version of the workouts. But you'll notice it's not super high repetition. A lot of it is low repetition, but just high volume. It's just getting the body used to working with vast sums of weight, but in very short bouts to make it a little bit more doable, okay? So what I'm gonna do is chuck my sleeves on now. So I wear these neoprene elbow sleeves because I've suffered with a bit of tendonitis before, right in my elbow. So just by literally having this little bit of neoprene on there, it helps to keep the joint nice and warm. It offers a tiny amount of compression, so it's not going to be for trying to push max force, but just for keeping the tendons nice and warm, keeping the joints nice and lubricated. It just means that I'm going to be able to kind of push off and avoid injury a little bit more successfully than working without them. So at this stage of the game, when I'm working with relatively big weights on a weekly basis, injury prevention for me is the #1 most important thing, which is why we're going to now go into our warm-up, our mobilization and our priming to get ready for our first sets. So let's go and check it out. So starting off here, we have a little bit of work with our wrists, getting everything ready, just primed, warmed, loose, working through some very simple mobilization, stretching out the forearms, just rotating the upper humerus into the ball and socket joint. Now just working into the scapula, pushing the scapula apart, contracting them together, and now just getting the spine moving a little bit as well. And then we're going to go from there into a little bit of rotational work and a little bit of stretching just to limber up the spine. When doing lots of presses, it's always good, especially overhead. If you've got a nice mobile spine, you're not getting too tight, and that way it's going to then help you when you come around to your deadlifts and squats and stuff later on in the week. So I have set the bar up here in the rack with some resistance bands. This is going to give approximately 11 kilograms of resistance per band at the bottom and up to 36, I believe, at full extension. Now, I'm not getting full extension with those. What I am getting is probably about 2/3. So I'd say they're probably looking around about 20 to 25 kilos per band extra. So just with the bar on there, that would be the bar of 20 kilos and then the resistance bands. And those bands would then add up to either 22, so 42 at the bottom. And then from there, obviously, instead of 11, it would then be 25. So then you're looking at additional 50 kilos at the top of the press there. So with just the bar, that would be a 90 kilogram press. So I thought I was being really weak this session. You just saw me fail on a treble there with a... what do I have on there? 20 and a 10 on each side. So that's 30, 60, 80 kilogram press. So I thought, oh man, I've pressed 115 before and it felt fine. Why am I struggling so much with this? Then I found out that how much the bands weighed with tension on them, and that changed everything for me. That went from me having a really crap session to, oh my God, I'm actually pressing PBs for reps here, which is pretty amazing. So hopefully then when I transition back to just plates, I'll be pressing even more. Recently I've been doing my pin presses from around about nose height, but today I decided to take it a bit lower and go from chin, just because my initial push off hasn't been too good. You see me fighting there on this final set, double. Yeah, he's feeling good. So that that was a pretty decent press to end on. I was happy with that. So after that, we went on to just some dumbbell incline chest press. Each of these are going to be for sets of 8s, and I just pyramid set it up from 25s all the way up to, you'll see the final set that I do here is going to be on the 40 kilogram dumbbells. So in 2.5 increments, just worked my way up very, very slowly, just ensuring that the form was nice, the tempo was nice and smooth, core was tight, and yeah, I didn't wear wrist straps the whole time, so that was pretty awesome. So here's a top set on those 40s. It wasn't actually that much of an issue. I thought it was going to be a little bit harder than this, but I don't know, I was just feeling really good today. I was happy with how I was pressing after I found out about those personal bests. And yeah, it just kind of carried through to the rest of my session. So I decided to go on to some tricep dip work, because my triceps are lacking in a bit of strength, and I think the more you can work with your body weight, the better. So I'm actually using a resistance band here, so I can get a few more reps out than I usually would be able to. The resi band is just going to help at the bottom range of the movement, where I'm at my weakest, and make me work a little bit harder as I get to the top of the range of movement. So no, I'm not working with my true weight. Am I working with the vast majority of my own body weight? Yes. And I'm getting used to having that weight going through my arms, through my shoulders as well. So it's only going to be a positive carry across onto my strongman training. And then finished up today's session with some V-bar, or like an N-bar, tricep pushdown. Just slight variation on the grip, just turning the wrists in ever so slightly. Just allows to hit slightly different tricep muscles, but I really burnt out here, so I decided to go for sets of 12. Everything that you've seen here today has been a minimum of 6 sets per exercise. For those presses at the beginning, it was actually more like 8 or 9. And this is the final set today. I think I worked up to 35 kilos for 12 reps on the tricep pushdown, which felt pretty tough towards the end. I do kind of burn out and have to kind of come back to it to finish off these last 2 reps, I believe. Let's look at those triceps burn. Yeah, no, it's struggling. Take a couple of seconds, just rest pause it all the way up to 12. Come on now, Matt. One more. Yeah, nailed it. Excellent work. Top class. There you have it, ladies and gents. That is my push workout from this week. I hope you enjoyed, and let's get back to the rest of the video. So just finished up with our push workout, finished off with some triceps there. I'm completely and utterly cooked now, so hopefully that was, it was good for you guys and girls to kind of see what kind of a traditional training program, training day would look like for me. With my strongman. Very, very different to anything that I used to do. Everything was very much aesthetic previously, so it was 3, 4, 5 sets of 10 to 12, whereas here you can see I'm experimenting with sets of 5s, 3s, doubles, going up to 8s in the incline bench press, and then playing around with 10 to 12 reps as sort of like my fatigue kind of finisher movements, just to try and get as much out of my triceps as there is there. So then when it comes to comp days, when I feel like I've got nothing in the tank, I've conditioned my body to just keep on working and keep on working and keep on working, and hopefully that over time will allow me to get those extra maybe 1 or 2 repetitions that might allow me to clinch the victory in a particular pressing event or medley, and therefore help me to win the competition. Because, you know, in this sport it is very much down to every rep, every half rep, every point counts. So more work I can put in here, the better I can perform out there. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did enjoy it, please do drop me a like, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so as well. Follow my journey, check out some of my other videos that I have as well if you haven't already. Apart from that, I love you all very, very much. Have a fantastic day. Love each other. Go out there and do something amazing, and I'll see you guys and girls on the next one.
What's happening, guys? Matt here. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to come and subscribe to the channel, chuck those notifications on so you know when I'm going to post next, and most importantly, drop me a comment below. I love to hear what you guys and girls think of the channel, think of the videos, and what you want to see more of in the future. After all, the reason I am here is to make you happy. So, thank you very much for stopping by. Come and check out some of these other videos that we have available for you. Apart from that, I will see you guys and girls on the next video. Have a good one. Bye.